If you're just now joining us, your screen didn't freeze. It is the Funkadelic Coffee House hour. This is like what it's all about right here. It's just enjoying what you're doing. Sunlight, a little sunlight's out, you know, you get a little bit of a better mood. Just something simple. Just painting in the studio. It's real simple. I'm standing today, so it feels a lot more professional. But I'm honestly, we're gonna do something new today. This is a lot of ideas in one painting. It's a little bit more of a collage style painting. So I'm probably only gonna do like 3 things on camera. Everything else will probably be, you know, what's the word I'm looking for? Edited. And just finished off camera, you know, keep my stuff personal. But I hope everyone had a good new year. This is officially the first video of 2025. How about that? That's what she said. Have you ever seen The Substance? Yeah, that was deep. Anyways, I have another camera. So the fun fact about the other camera is it's gonna be zoomed in more on a certain part. This painting is kind of inspired by, this is gonna sound probably the most nerdy I've sound maybe ever. So brace yourself. But Akira Kurosawa, really good, he's a foreign filmmaker. Anyways, he made this movie called Dreams. I think he's Japanese. I'm like 90% sure he's Japanese. Yes! Japanese! Anyways, so he did all these paintings based off his dreams. And, I mean not paintings. He did a movie. And what's cool about the movie, fun fact, is, what's his name's in there? Martin Scorsese, he plays Vincent van Gogh. And it's pretty awesome. The reason this is kind of a collage too is I wanted to kind of put in the fact this is an oil painting, but that, you know, dreams, you don't really always remember every single detail. So I kind of want this to be a little rough. Like I want it to be a little weird and a little like, what is he thinking here? Is he all right? We got this little dude. I was gonna make a robot, but I kind of like just a lot of oil paint on him. And then this blue dude, which could be more blue. See, you know, that's the difference between me. Look, I'm gonna put a glob on there. You know, this bottom left guy, he was inspired by the Radiohead album In the Benz. And it's like a mannequin, you know, it's like a test dummy, like if you were to try out a new car. Yeah, dude, great album. And that's like, I feel like Patrick Bateman talking about Huey Lewis and the News. But I think that album is like, it's probably the most accessible Radiohead album ever. I mean, everything else after that kind of gets a little sad and rough. That first album's got some like real rocky kind of reminds me of like, and they would hate me if I said this, but like, you know, Bad Fish by Sublime? This might not make the video because I feel embarrassed right now holding this. That's what, I get a little distracted. Sometimes you follow a thought and you take it, and that's what I'm trying to do with this painting is a little bit more of a, I didn't have anything planned out before I started this thing. I painted it yellow. I went home for the new year and I was like, all right, what am I gonna do? And so that's where I'm at. Another artist tip is when you like a color, run with it. Run with it. I like this light blue. It almost looks silvery kinda, and something about it that just, I don't know, it's a good color. It's almost grayish and it's making Kermit look a little more scary. You know what they say about funny people is, they're usually good at like coming up with some scary things, you know? I think about Jordan Peele all the time. Kermit looks like a psycho, dude. Scary. Ooh, look at it, right in the sun. This is the sun showing up for one little bit of the day. It feels like I'm in like Paul McCartney Band on the Run. How was that? How was that? You know, think about this painting is, might be my best one. And you know what? It's just because I'm proud of it. I think it's my best work. It doesn't have to be technically my best, but if I'm improving, whether it be technically, creatively, idea, like formation, and like assessing the situation, it's a win. So, you know, just think about that when you're doing a hobby like that. So hard to get into. It's very like the entry level is there. Of course you can do arts and crafts, but if you want to keep going at it, I'm not saying I'm excellent, I'm just saying I like what I do. And I'm a fan of my work. I have to be. Didn't see you there. Hey everyone, we're back. Another nice day, a little sunny. It's a great day to be alive. Anyways, last thing I'm probably gonna do on this video is try to fix this atrocity. Oh, you might be asking yourself, is that an atrocity? And the answer is yes, but that's intentional. This was not. So, you know, gotta keep moving in the right direction. I feel like I'm really, like, how can you say you're not blue collar without saying anything is me, because I'm wearing a camo hat and a cowboy shirt, and clearly I'm painting, so I'm not blue collar. So there is something to standing up while painting. I'm liking it a lot more. I used to do it a lot more, and the thing about it is, I just feel like for someone that likes to listen to music while they paint, you know, you just follow the rhythm, just kind of bump your head a little bit, you're a little more. And someone that needs to like step around a lot and move and just anxious. So I was watching, what did I watch? I watched Rebel Without a Cause. And then I watched, I'm watching The Great Escape. I'm taking a break. It's a 3-hour movie, it's a long movie, but, you know, I always used to be, I mean, Jimmy Stewart's one of my favorite actors ever, but if I'm talking like a cool guy, I really like James Dean. James Dean Rebel, that movie was a lot better than I thought it was gonna be. Super cool. Same with Tombstone. I just watched Tombstone. I thought that was gonna be just like a man movie. But it was pretty like men not being able to express emotions and shit. I was very impressed, to be honest. Yeah, that's my view right now. It's kind of creepy with that weird empty thing, but I love that tree. But I'm not really painting anymore. I'll take my headphones off for this. If you start putting that importance on those resolutions, you're just kind of setting yourself up for failure. I don't believe in like, set your standards low so you're never disappointed. I just believe in like, something that's not as trivial as like lose weight. Or like, you know, like go to the gym more. It's like, what do you mean by that? Maybe just like, put a little more focus on being active in your life. It's just that kind of thing. So, a really good, you know, Christmas break, and I feel like Christmas is such a weird time, especially as you get older. And I know all the older people are gonna be like, shut up, you're only 24. But I feel like when you're moving into your like middle 20s, you start to realize that these Christmas months, like December and January, and November too, all fly together, and it's just crazy. I'm about to start grad school, which is online, so it's not that big of a deal, but it feels like, you know, Paul Newman, reading his audiobook, he got his first wife pregnant, and he felt like he had to take a step somehow. So he went to Yale, but I mean, that's GI Bill, so, you know, I'm not serving in the military. My New Year's resolutions are to be meaner to people, which sounds crazy, but it's more like just don't care as much about, you know, what people think of you, and I'm trying to be less and less of a pushover. And I think I'm doing a good job. I'm trying to get better at eating habits, like especially past like 5 o'clock, I feel like I'm a snack beast. I'm doing dry January, which it's not like I drink often, but a lot of things that like for people my age, like we deal with the fact that, you know, when there's not much to do and it's a cold city, a lot of people just go out to drink, and the culture's there, and we will see where it goes in a few years, because I was talking to a friend about this, about how maybe drinking will go down or maybe it will double just because of COVID, and like how some kids didn't drink at all during COVID. But I know a lot of other people that did other things during COVID, if you know what I'm saying. Drinking's not good for you. Everyone knows that. It's just, and the worst part of drinking for me is the day after, and that's never gonna get better for me. It's only gonna decrease with time. I think this has been a good video. I feel like, yeah, you didn't really see much painting, but we got to catch up, and I'm a quarter of my life. So stop. Try not to hold back tears. Anyways, thank you for watching Funkadelic Coffee House. Sam Backman, your host, the hostess with the mostest. I'm gonna finish The Great Escape. Steve McQueen just standing there kind of like, yeah, I've escaped 18 times from prisons. It's like, dude, you're lucky you're American. You would have been murdered if you were not American, so. Sorry, Steve McQueen, it's true. Peace out.